they told me I should never do. I've been doing things that they told me I could never do now. Never do, I could never do. I've been looking back and I'm the only one who ever knew. My dreams began to turn out.
I don't know how to count my macros. I don't know how to weigh out my food. I don't know how to do a body weight squat. That's okay that you relay that statement to yourself, but how are you finishing that statement? And how we finish that statement is the difference between you succeeding and maybe not succeeding. So if people have more of a fixed mindset, they'll finish that statement by saying, I don't know how to ... therefore why bother? When we finish the statement with why bother, of course we're not going to be able to accomplish our goals because we are already setting ourselves up for failure. We have already kind of admitted failure before even giving it an honest effort. That can be extremely crippling and disempowering to some degree, right? When we finish those statements with why bother, it really kills the progress that we are trying to accomplish. So being able to catch yourself when you have those moments where you're like, I don't know how to blank, but I'm gonna go figure it out. You know, you have two paths that you can take when you are at that crossroad, right? You can either say, why bother? Or, I don't know, but I'm gonna figure it out. So when we go that second route where we kind of embrace the unknown and we kind of trust in our abilities to figure things out to some degree, it allows us an opportunity to learn and to develop a growth mindset. To get the audio figured out in here. Honestly, this place is gonna be like my new sanctuary. It's so cold in here though, because it's February right now, and even though it's starting to warm up outside, all of the cool air is just trapped in here, and that's a project for next year. We're gonna get a heater in here, obviously AC as well, so that way it feels much more manageable to be in here, and that way we can obviously work out in here this time of year. But that video, that little montage that I filmed with the voiceover, I was so cold while I was setting up my camera in between each set. I had a bigger jacket on that I would put on in between, because that's how cold it is. And it's a lot warmer today, so I can handle a quick 5-minute video to chat with you guys. But for this week's video, I just kind of wanted to elaborate on that voiceover of not playing the why bother card. And I think a lot of people go through this, right? Where they're starting something new with their fitness journey, or even just starting a new project, maybe starting your own business. And there's a lot of unknowns, and those unknowns scare people to the point where they don't try. They don't even take that first step, which is often the most challenging part. But that's the beauty in the journey. Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, like I said, whether it's starting a business, starting your fitness journey, there's a lot of unknowns that you have to be willing to embrace, and just kind of trusting in your ability that you're gonna figure it out. Even if you don't know the answers right now, that doesn't mean that you can't acquire those answers later on. When I was making that video, I was just thinking about, I wonder, where would I be today if I had that why bother mentality, if I played that why bother card. You know, I was at a point in my career where I knew that I didn't want to do accounting forever. I just spent 7 years going to school, literally, it feels like it was within the same week of me getting my designation to be a chartered accountant. I was like, I'm gonna be a personal trainer. I'm gonna focus on that instead. And there were so many unknowns because I just spent 7 years learning to become an accountant. I didn't know what a macronutrient was. I didn't know the importance of consuming an adequate amount of protein. I didn't know how to hold people accountable towards their fitness goals. I didn't know how to build an optimal training program specific to an individual. Maybe I knew all those things for myself, but how could I apply that knowledge to help somebody who's completely different than me and who would obviously require a different program, a different support, different accountability? I didn't know any of that, but I was at a point where I knew that I had a willingness to try to figure it out. And I kind of became obsessed to a degree where I was always searching for answers and just trying to be a sponge so that way I can acquire the knowledge that I needed to figure these things out, to answer these questions. What's a macro? What can I do to hold people accountable? How do I build an optimal training program? And fast forward to now, and it's been 9 years. That's crazy. It's been 9 years that I've been a fitness coach. But if I played that why bother card 9 years ago, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. I wouldn't be sitting here in my home gym being able to help people accomplish their fitness related goals, to help people better their relationship with food, to help people get over that fear and develop the confidence to get into the weight room. And it's an amazing thing to realize that you're so much more capable than you realize. You truly are. Like, I had no idea what I was doing, you guys. I had zero idea, but I just trusted that it would work out. And yeah, there were a ton of speed bumps along the way. If you guys have been following me long enough, you know about the majority of them. It hasn't been an easy road to get to where I am, but it's been a road worth traveling. My point is regardless of what you're trying to accomplish in your own life, don't play that why bother card, my friends. It's not worth playing, and you don't realize what you're truly capable of, and you never will if you do play that card. Because at the end of the day, regardless if you have all the answers now or later, you still have a choice as to which road you want to take. So choose wisely, my friends. I'm starting to warm up now. I'm like all heated from that little chat. Now it's actually pretty cold out here. But that's it for this week's video. I hope that it was valuable to you guys. You know, like I said, if I can encourage you to do anything, it would be to just trust in your ability to figure it out and embrace the obstacles that are going to occur, because they will. Your fitness journey is not going to go perfectly according to plan. You don't just acquire your first training program and it's the perfect training program for you and you're set for life. You have to stumble upon the wrong training programs, the wrong regimens, the wrong lifestyle in order to figure out the right one. So embrace the unknown, embrace the lessons and the obstacles, because like I said, it is worth it. All right, team, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and maybe share this video to somebody who needs to hear this today. And I will see you all in the next one.